We've gotten so many messages from you guys,
DMs,
saying like, when are we coming back?
We've made a couple changes, I would say.
Menu changes,
but we're back, and this time for good.
Yes, guys. So if you clicked on this video, then you know
why we're here.
Nursey, would you like to tell them what you did?
I just got some little enhancements done to my body. 2 little enhancements.
Okay, she got her breast augmentation.
That's what I did. And today I'm gonna tell you, well, we're gonna tell you the story, my horror story. They went with me. I went and did it in Miami. Well, let me start by telling you guys that I had planned to do it here. We are from Maryland, and I was gonna do it here, but it was $6,000, and in Miami it was $3,000, which explains why.
A big difference.
Yeah.
So here we go. We're traveling to Miami. Woo! We're over here excited to live the Versace lifestyle.
My Versace lifestyle. I invited them to it.
Yeah. So that
she paid for everything.
Yes. That Versace lifestyle ended up being the complete opposite. Turned into taking care of Nursey.
Dying, literally dying for 2 weeks. The whole 2 weeks that we were there.
So let's start off with your story. When did this augmentation take place?
It took place June 17th, I believe.
Yeah, it was a Wednesday.
I don't know what day exactly, but it was like June 17th or
So
18th.
my father took her to her appointment in the morning, went to drop her off.
My appointment was at 9:30 a.m.
That's what we were told.
Which ended up being nowhere near that time, taking forever.
So I'm waiting there in the waiting room, seeing all these people walk in and out. People that have gotten surgeries done are just standing there bleeding. I'm like, oh, okay, this looks like a really good place while I'm here. But you know me, so eager to get them done that I still stay there looking at these people. And then there's a lady next to me, and she's like, oh, I got them done with Dr. Sampson at Seduction Cosmetics. And I'm like, who are you getting your surgery done with? And she's like, Dr. Sampson. And I'm like, oh, me too. What time is your surgery at? And she says 9:30. And I'm like, mine's at 9:30 too. So we were both probably gonna get operated together at the same time, same doctor. But that didn't stop me. I still went ahead and went along, waited there. Come 11:30, I'm still sitting there waiting. Finally, like at 12:30, they call me back. I go back there, and they change me, put me into my gown. And she's like, the doctor will be right with you. I didn't have a phone, didn't know what time it was. All I was
We had no communication with her whatsoever.
Nothing. They're just worried about me at this point, pretty much. It's been like 4 hours in, and here I am, not calling them or nothing.
So what time was it that they brought you in?
12:30 to the back.
12:30.
So I'm waiting there. I literally fall asleep on the bed and everything. And finally, the doctor comes and marks up my body, and I'm like, okay, here we go. And I think it was like 2:30 because there was a clock on the wall there. So I'm like, okay, it's 2:30. I'm gonna go now. No, they leave me there for another century because I fell asleep again. Then this little lady comes in and gets me. She's like, okay, let's go. It's your turn. Probably 3 hours later. I don't know how long, but it was a long time. And she comes and she's rushing me into the room. And I'm like, okay, like there's no going back here. She's pushing me literally into the room. And I go in there, and the first thing I hear is this loud club music playing. And I'm like, what's going on?
In your surgery room?
Yes, in the surgery room, they have this loud speaker. And I'm like, okay, well this is different. They really like to get into it, you know? So then they throw me onto the bed.
Implants.
They throw me onto the bed, and the lady's phone starts ringing, and she answers it, and she's like, yeah, like I want this for dinner tonight. And I'm like, okay. Like the next thing you know, I knocked out. They just shoved the thing, the anesthesia, how do you say that?
Anesthesia.
The anesthesia. They shove it in me. And I just fall asleep. And then I wake up and I am in huge pain. Don't know what time it is. And I'm just like to the lady, pain, pain. And she just puts medicine into me, and luckily the pain went away.
So at this time, when she had woken up, me and my dad were on our way to pick her up. And mind you, our hotel that we were staying at was like a 40-minute drive from the place that she was getting her boobs done at. So basically, not even that, but there was traffic everywhere around us, So we're on our way to pick her up, and we're getting into traffic at every corner. So when we get there, the front desk lady's like, who are you here to pick up? And we tell her,
This piggy.
this pig.
This little porky. And meanwhile, they're over there. I'm at the hotel with her little siblings, her mom, freaking out, still waiting. No one is home.
So when we get there, the front desk lady's like, oh, Nursey's still not out yet. We're like, what?
And what time was it?
I have no idea. Maybe like 3. I think we went like around 3.
So from 9:30 to 3.
Yeah, so we went there at like 3, and we're like, what? Like, we got a call saying that she was done. She's like, no, she still has 45 minutes left of surgery, plus 45 minutes rest time. So recovery, basically rest time. And we're like, wow. So it was an hour drive to get here, and she's not even out. So we went to go take a nap in the car. We went to
Chancla. Chancla.
So before we were rudely interrupted.
Chancla.
Me and my dad went to eat, and we were in Panera. And then we get a call. Hey, Nursey's ready. Here we go again. Back to the seduction place to pick her implants up. So we get there, and I'm sitting down, and I'm a type of person that doesn't do needles. I don't do blood. I don't do doctors. Like, I can barely even step foot inside of a hospital. Like, that's how bad it is. I look in the door, in this little door, and I see them rolling her out in a wheelchair.
Wait, I have to tell you guys that when I woke up, like I said, I was in a lot of pain. I told the lady I was in pain. When she gives me the medicine, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna fall back asleep. No, the lady literally is this little granny, and she picks my big self up from the bed, throws me onto the wheelchair. She's like, nope, you gotta go. You've been here for more than an hour, so you gotta go. I'm like,
and
okay.
that's when we were outside of the we were in the waiting room waiting for her. Then I see them rolling her out in a wheelchair, and I saw her face.
And I remember thinking, oh no, Ashley's here. She's gonna faint, because I imagined that I looked horrible.
Her face was like huge.
Huger than normal.
It was like so puffed up. I'm so sorry. Then I'm like, Dad, like, they're coming, they're bringing her out.
No,
like,
tell them how you said hi to me.
No, that's what I'm getting to. And he's like, okay, let me go get the car, let me go pull it up. And I'm like, no, like, don't leave me here, that I'm gonna have to come get this zombie by myself. Like, okay. So he's like, shut up. He goes to get the car. I go out, and I see her coming down the hallway, and I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, act normal. What do you do? I literally look at her like, that was me. And then she literally looks at me and just looks like this and looks the other way. She's like, I'm not having you.
I was like, Ashley, don't
like,
want to talk to you. I'm too good for you. I have implants.
So then putting her in the car was like another story. Like, I don't even know how we managed to get her in the car.
Maybe if the snaps aren't too bad, we'll insert one.
Yeah, maybe just one. So we got her to the house, and I think to the hotel. So when we went to get her meds, and she took her medicine, but the whole week Ilya was basically her babysitter.
She really literally took care of me. If it wasn't for her, I would still be over there, probably dying. But it was just so bad, because never did the doctor follow up with me. I tried to go back, and the doctor didn't even see me, and I was scared for my life. I'm like, what am I gonna do? It was honestly like a factory in there. You just did your procedure, and then they're like, bye, next. Gone with the next body. So basically for $3,000, yes, I got my boobs done. Here they are. These are
What
them.
size did you get?
I got a 375cc.
375.
And I do like them, but what my experience, I'm sure if I would have gone here and paid the $6,000, I wouldn't have felt like I was dying for 2 weeks, and I would have had an actual doctor that would actually care and follow up with me and, like, you know, do the right procedures pretty much. Here they just said, okay, implants in, $3,000, thank you for paying, don't come back, hope you don't die. It's pretty much my experience.
And you have to massage them, and remember how painful, like she was in so much pain, I could not watch.
She could barely. Ilya had to like help her shower for like the 2 weeks. So we were
she can't raise her hands, so Porky.
So until now, it's been like 2.5 weeks that I'm like, okay, I'm starting to feel like myself, but not really. Like when I walk, I'm in pain. I'm walking like this, like, you know, like if I got stabbed, which is what I feel like pretty much. My recommendation would be pay the extra money and don't be in so much pain, because you pay what you get for.
And follow the warning signs.
Yeah, follow the warning signs. Maybe if you go to the room and you see that there are people dying on the chairs,
Playing club music and just really not being prepared.
I thought about it. I'm like, if I leave right now, they're probably not gonna let me, and they're just gonna kill me.
So
I basically risked my life.
please help us.
For these.
Please help us welcome these Kalangas.
They're new cousins,
These melons.
What are their names?
Ashley and Ilya.
Love that.
But I really have always wanted boobs since I was in middle school. That's how long it's been. So I waited. I was gonna do it when I was 18, and then I'm like, no, I didn't have the guts. Finally, now it's like, okay, before I turn 25, which is in September, I was like, I gotta do it. This is my year. And here I am.
And me and Ilya are up next.
No. You were dying. You don't need it, so.
Literally. We just supported our big girl here, and that was it. That's all.
I wish we would have recorded it so you guys could have seen, but you would have probably been scared and unsubscribed. Yeah. So yeah, pretty much that's my story about my breast augmentation, my horror story.
We thought that this was a perfect welcoming back video. I don't know why.
Just to let you guys know where we've been,
Yeah.
what's new. They're on summer vacation. Ashley's going to 12th grade, Ilya's going to 11th grade, and they're so grown up.
Yes, guys.
And I'm just working and living my best big titty life.
And of course, you will see more videos from us, and stay tuned for the vacation.
Yes,
Oh,
that's
yes,
guys.
We have our Myrtle Beach vacation. Our Myrtle Beach vacation is next. Our Myrtle Beach vacation is literally next month in a couple of weeks, so we're gonna be filming that for you guys like we did last year.
For sure, and it's gonna be bigger and badder with the 2 Kalangas.
Yes.
So thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you
In our next video.
super soon.
Bye.
Team Arevalo
Out.